Sup, YouTube? This is Big D from Takoyaki Anime,
And should.
and we are back for our monthly catch-up for May of 2015. Mikagura Gakuen, which takes place in a school, and the other name for it is Mikagura School Suite. um, this show is another battle show. Um, it's basically a school that is everybody's in a club, and the clubs battle each other,
Oh
and,
yeah,
it,
I remember
and it's
seeing.
like super over the top fights and stuff like that.
I haven't
Uh,
actually seen anything of it, but I remember seeing the actual one for this, so I know which one you're talking about.
okay. Um, I am torn. The opening scene of this show was crazy. Like, hopefully they're not teasing something that happens like way at the end of the series, because the opening scene, somebody's like running through the schools at night, and they're like running up the stairs and like jumping and like avoiding all these like, it's not an explosion, but like there's a certain area, and then all of a sudden it's just like singed, and like there's like ashes and like little burnt flame embers, and it's like something just fried the area really quick, and she's like avoiding all of the different attacks, and so you're like, what's going on? Like something can breathe fire or something, and she's just like barely evading it, and then she gets up to the one of the higher levels, and like jumps off the building, lands on the ground, and you're like, oh my god! And then the person catches up to her, and there's this big explosion, and then it just completely switches to the main girl, and I'm like, oh, this show's gonna be good. Like they got my attention right off the bat, and then there's this like silly girl, and they do like a complete twist, and she's playing like a dating sim, and it goes straight into comedy, and I'm like, okay, that's funny. Okay, this is funny. And then later on, I'm like, okay, this is silly now. And then I'm like, what happened to the fighting? And the first episode ends. I'm like, okay, now I know the location and how things work. Some things were funny. A lot of things starting to be silly. Get into the second episode, and it's still silly. And right at the end of the second episode, they get into another fight, and it's way too short. So I don't know. I'm on the fence with this one. It had a really cool concept. Well, I didn't know. It caught me at the beginning. I thought this was going to be more. Um, there's a bad guy, and there's a few of us who are going to fight the bad guy, and that now it's turned into it's like a battle anime where it's like this group, club versus this club, and you get to see all the battles, and then there's downtime where they like learn new stuff, and then they come back and fight. So I don't know which one is actually going to end up being, but those two things are so small compared to like the everyday life and the silly comedy that they're trying to do throughout the whole show.
Uh-huh.
So at the beginning, I'm not. I don't know. I'm on the fence, but I'm gonna keep it up because hopefully they get back to the fighting and they explain what that whole the the scene in the beginning was, because it was really really cool. All right, well, this has been our monthly catch up for May of 2015, and you can contact us on YouTube. This is Takoyaki Anime Channel. We also have a Facebook and a Twitter. They are both at, they're facebook.com/takoyaki anime and twitter.com/takoyaki anime. We both have a My Anime list. Mine is My Anime list, and it's at Big D Takoyaki, and Shades is at sh_D6. I'll have a link to all of this in the description below, and we will be back next month to update you on what we've been watching. So, see ya.
Bye.